Hello?
Hello! Welcome to Singletrack Live. We're here on a Friday to bring you a selection of products that we've had in this week. Brand new stuff. We've had a few new products we can't tell anyone about.
Oh yes.
We'll be doing that next week. But we have some fine things we can talk about.
We have? Yes. What should we start with?
We'll start with a helmet.
Should we start with the easier stuff before we get onto the danger products?
The danger explosions.
So yeah, this is basically a danger product though. I brought this just because it freaks Chips out a little bit because it's got lots of holes in. This cat-like helmet, which I believe is $84.99. And yeah, so this is like trypophobia central. That's the correct term for it.
For a fear of holes.
Yeah, it's like lots of holes. Yeah. So, and is it worse if I put my fingers in? So I don't particularly like the lots of holes thing either. And sometimes when I'm watching road races, there's like a whole team all wearing cat-like helmets, and I have to look away because it makes me shudder.
But we do like the helmet.
So, but yeah, so I think we might see whether Stu would like to ride this for his epic Highland 550, which is going to be done on the other bike that's in Fresh Goods Friday today.
The Aubert Uys.
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 Don't
it's
know.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which is quite a different bike to this one here. So
we have here the robot bike company R130, which is its 29er machine. Like all of Robot's bikes, it's built to a completely adjustable or tunable geometry because Robot builds all of these lugs. These titanium lugs are all built individually for every single bike. So we don't say 3D printing, we say additive? Metal additive manufacturing.
Yes.
And it's technology that is used by Airbus and people. So these titanium lugs are all made on a little sprue, like a giant sort of Airfix kit, and they're made to the geometry that you spec or that they recommend for you. So super exciting kind of use of technology. These are carbon fibre spars like you might find on sort of, you know, racing sailboats or whatever, sort of single diameter carbon tubes, and then all the cleverness happens in the lugs. It uses a DW6, Dave Weagle's sixth version of the DW Link system, which...
Oh, so that's a W, that's not dub.
No,
no,
okay. That's something else. The
dubstep suspension system, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And it uses, there's actually a teeny tiny extra little link down there that you won't see, but it's an improvement on Dave Weagle's existing amazing system that is used by the likes of Ibis and people. And you said this is
used by Airbus. The people that make these are aerospace engineers, or some of them are, aren't they? And they also make a very nice go-kart.
Yes, they've just kind of got two of these and some poles and stuck them together, put a seat in the middle. Very good video that we'll have to find for you.
Yes, we've run it before, but we should dig it out.
It is quite good for potential near-death experience. Talking of which, that leads us on.
Maybe I'll put the safety glasses on.
Put the safety glasses on. We have
They're not really safety glasses. These are actually better at staying on my face than my own glasses.
Right.
These are Rad 8's photochromic glasses in a new matte finish. So it's the same frame as we've seen before, but yeah, matte finish for sort of understated looks, which obviously you go in for.
Yes, very understated.
Glasses.
You can't see my face really. It's just the chin talking at you.
Well, yes, although those do stay on my face very well, I'll let somebody else test them because they're not prescription, so I can't see out of them.
So Dynaplug
to see what you're doing at this point.
It's a USA company, American company that makes a sort of very technology-based way of plugging your tubeless tyres. So the standard method these days is to get a little sort of squidgy noodle, sticky string, poo stick, anchovy, which you drive into the tyre with a little forked
pokey stick.
Okay, I was going to go for fondue fork, but you know, that kind of thing. Anyway,
I'm too young to remember fondue.
So yes, yeah, you don't remember the 70s. So Dynaplug has this system where they have these little rubbery string bits, but with brass tips, and the idea being that the tool forces its way into the tyre, and then as you withdraw it, leaves the brass tip secure on the inside of the tyre, with the little rubbery bit sticking out that you can then trim or just leave really, and it should plug, you know, reasonably sized holes in your tubeless tyre. What you then have to do generally is you then have to pump your tyre back up, because you'll use these if sealants won't fix the hole. So your tyre will have been losing pressure as you wave it around trying to get the thing to seal, and then you give up, and then you use a Dynaplug. And then everyone in the race has passed you by this point as well. All your friends have left you because it's raining and it's dark. So what Dynaplug has done is combine a CO2 tool with one of their sort of insertion tools. So this looks like half of their racer tool, where you just pull the end off. There's a preloaded little, you can see it in there, in its tube. And normally you would stab the tyre, and as you withdraw the tool, it leaves the brass tip in place. But here, cleverly, they've got a CO2 cylinder. What could possibly go wrong, you're asking? Yeah, especially as you've loaded a pointy Dynaplug onto there, not the round Dynaplug. And so they are actually less pointy than they used to be. Right. But this CO2, if I hold it there so we get the logo in, this CO2 is now linked to this tube here. And it's not for firing them from a distance, although that may be possible. We might experiment later. But there you can just see a hole there. There's a pair of holes, and that is to allow the CO2 out. So if I just, hang on, I've got a bad thumb. So there you go, you can see CO2 coming out of these holes, like that. So the idea is, right, this is where things get a bit dangerous. Oh, it's only starting to get dangerous now. Yes. So I'm going to make a hole in a perfectly serviceable tyre. Sorry, Minion. Okay, so we've got a hole in the tyre now, made with a screwdriver. So that's 70 quid's worth of tyre we've now ruined. And now what I'm going to do is pull that out. And so we pull that out. Plug it, quick! The air's coming out. So there's quite a lot of faff in your trailside fixing. Oh, there's tons of faff. You need to have a chat. Everyone gets their jackets out. Okay, so that has now gone in. It has plugged. Well, we now have one of those inside the tyre, but it hasn't been deployed yet. And what we can do is we can add some more pressure. Before it gets freezing cold. That does seem to be working. Now, in theory, once I pull this out, it will leave the brass end in and... Oh, you should give it a wiggle, do you? Yeah, so... Or do we need to put some sealant? Do we need to bash it? Get your sealant in place? There will be some sealants to help seal that. Well, but let's give it a bash, shall we? Like sort of get the... It is liquid. It doesn't, it's not like gravel. No, I find that sometimes the sealant needs to be coaxed into place. There you go. Especially if you haven't got enough. It's okay. Everyone's getting bored now, but there you go. So we're getting sealant around there, oozing sealant. And it will eventually seal that. I'll just put it that way around. There you go. Yeah. So that's the Dynaplug Air tool. We'll be looking later to see if we can fire things at people, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I think you need to have your sealant topped up and fresh and liquid.
Yeah, or that sealant we had last week that apparently lasts the life of the tyre.
And never dries
finish
out.
line one.
So there you go. That's something that will be of interest to racers, enduro racers, cross-country racers. You can ride with it ready charged, or you can just screw it on yourself. That would just add to people's...
Tracy Mosley, she rides with hers
yes,
ready charged. We saw it in her kit bag once, didn't we?
Yes. So there you go. Right, well, that's a glimpse at a few things we've had in this week. You can see more stuff on singletrackworld.com under Fresh Goods Friday. Yep,
and it's your last chance to subscribe to the issue that we've just sent to the printers.
Yes, went to the printers last night. So the magazine is being crafted into paper as we speak. Yeah. Paper and digital, and you can subscribe. So yes, the details are on
Singletrackworld.com. Have a look on there, and then you will get issue 118 delivered to your door, complete with the extra content that you get at the back of the subscriber issue.
Indeed. So
and there's some good stuff in there.
As
always.
Have a fine weekend. I'll keep pointing this around. Have a fine weekend, and hopefully you get out and ride your bike, and we will see you very soon. Probably next Friday. Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Next Friday is Easter.
Be Fresh Goods Thursday. See you then.
There's quite a lot of CO2 in that very small container.
Yeah. Well, because it's all squash.